What's good, y'all? I'm Demodding Ninja, or more commonly known as Darkest, and this is just gonna be a basic tutorial on how to use the Happy Wheels TAS tool. Start by pressing play and go to a random level, don't matter. And first things first, by tapping B, it'll toggle in real-time gameplay. You can press again just to freeze it again. And by tapping in, you can frame advance, one frame. And if you hold G, it'll continuously frame advance, which is helpful. Alright, so next up is frame rewind. You have 3 different hotkeys for that. So Y is 1 frame, U is 5 frames, and I is 15. Alright, next up is Savesates. So basically, you can just do a run. Let me do that quickly. Alright, and if you want to save a state, just hold down D and press any number 1 through 9. So I'm just going to do 1. Alright, and now I can just do the run, say I messed up. I can just press 1 and it'll bring me right back to where I saved it. And then just try again. So yeah, you can just do that until you get like the perfect run or the perfect section. I wanted to mention you do have some different stats on the right. So this first one right here is your different inputs. So this is Z, which is eject, control, shift, jump, down, right, up, and left. And these numbers just correlate to if you're pressing them. So if it's 1, that means it's being pressed down. If it's 0, that means it's not. The next one is your current time in the level. So basically, the game runs at 30 frames per second. So every frame it will go by 0.03. So at my current position in this run, I'm at 6 seconds. So if I advance 1 frame, it's going to be 6.03. So of course you have your X and Y velocity. So of course positive numbers mean I'm going right, and if it's negative, that means it's going left. And one weird quirk that the positive Y velocity means I'm going down and negative velocity is up. And of course you have your positions, X and Y positions. These don't really matter as much, but you'll see later on why those might matter a little bit. Alright, and finally we have brute forcing. So to start a brute force, you just want to go to any frame, it does not matter, and click M on the frame you want to start on. Say I want to do this part for that many frames. Click M again, it'll tell you how many frames and the range. And next up, by pressing J, you can choose what it will look for. So say I want to look for the best X position, or try to find the furthest to the right. This is what it'll do. And you can click V if you want it to look if he's alive or not, like if it matters if he's alive. And then you can do E, which will be the input editor. So basically you can choose if you want certain inputs to be brute forced or not. And by holding B, it will force it on, so it will always stay holding left. Alright, and by pressing the arrows, you can choose how many seeds it wants to look through. So say I want it to look through 500, or I want it to look through 100. And certain levels it will take much longer to look through those seeds, and in some levels it'll be much faster. Basically, the more simple the level it is, the faster it'll be to look through those seeds. Alright, and finally to start it, you just need to press K. So it's currently just looking for the furthest right position. Alright, so this is the furthest one it found through 100 seeds. And now to watch it back, you can press T and press 9, which brute forces always save it to the 9th spot. Alright, and there you go. That's basically about it. If you have any questions or any concerns, I'll try to get back to everyone. And I hope this helps. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.